What if I told you the wealthiest people around you don't look wealthy at all? They are so quiet about their money, you wouldn't even know if you were sitting right next to them. You might think the guy in the flashy Porsche has it made, but his net worth could be negative 100 grand, while the unassuming lady driving a 15-year-old Camry is sitting on a cool $3 million. Hi, I'm Alex Chalekian, and today we're pulling back the curtain. We're breaking down the 9 habits of the quietly wealthy, the everyday millionaires who prioritize ultimate freedom over impressing strangers. Let's dive in. Habit number 1, they automate everything. The quietly wealthy are lazy in the best possible way. They don't rely on willpower or manual transfers every month because that leaves room for you to talk yourself out of it and buy some trendy jacket instead. Automating your investments is a massive key to financial freedom. Money leaves their paycheck and immediately funds their savings and investments before any bills are paid or spending happens. By setting it up once, they remove all the drama and decision making from building wealth. Habit number 2. They are lifelong learners. The most successful people I know never say, "I'm too old to learn that." They are constantly observing, listening, and studying because they understand that building wealth requires making excellent decisions with your money. They avoid junky gossip and drama, choosing instead to consume quality books and content that broaden their perspective. This endless curiosity compounds over time, allowing them to spot connections that everyone else misses. Habit number 3, they build wildly boring investment portfolios. You won't find them gambling on some trending meme stock or sexy cryptocurrency. Instead, they focus on tried and true assets like the stock market, real estate, and boring tax advantage accounts like 401ks and Roth IRAs. They understand that complexity is often the enemy of returns. They put their money in index funds and just let the market do its thing, allowing them to sleep peacefully at night without the loud stress of high-risk gambles. Habit number 4, they think in decades, not months. While most people stress over next month's budget, the quietly wealthy are planning 10 to 20 years down the line. They are patient and consistent, rarely in a hurry to get rich quick. Let me give you a great example. Phil Knight, the founder of Nike, before it was a global empire, he sold running shoes out of the trunk of his old car at local track meets. He worked patiently and quietly in obscurity for over 10 years before the company finally went public. Wealth isn't built in a year, it's built brick by brick over decades of boring consistency. Habit number 5, they embrace normal, boring careers. Most quietly wealthy people didn't win the lottery or get a massive inheritance. They're engineers, accountants, teachers, plumbers, owners of pest control companies. These dull, unsexy industries provide steady income, excellent stability, and low risk, the perfect foundation for thoughtful investing. They don't need a glamorous title to impress people, they just focus on building a secure, fulfilling life. Habit number 6, they prioritize value over price and spend intentionally. The wealthy don't confuse frugality with scarcity. They aren't simply cheap, but they are incredibly smart about where their money goes. They'll happily spend $300 on a pair of high-quality boots that will last a decade, rather than burning $100 on trendy shoes that will fall apart in 6 months. They follow the rule: spend extravagantly on the things you truly love, but cut costs ruthlessly on the things you don't. They buy for craftsmanship and longevity, not to signal their wealth to others. Habit number 7, they violently avoid lifestyle inflation. For most people, a promotion means upgrading the apartment, eating out more, and financing a brand new car that loses half its value right off the lot. The quietly wealthy, they get a raise and pretend it never happened. They focus heavily on how much they can save and keep rather than just their top-line income. They rigorously track their net worth, what they own minus what they owe, instead of hyper-focusing on their paycheck. Habit number 8, they don't react, they respond. Wealthy individuals utilize what's called System 2 thinking. They are analytical, rational, and deliberate. Looking at the 2008 financial crisis, While over-leveraged investors and people living beyond their means panicked and sold everything, the quietly wealthy took a step back. They looked at the bigger picture, cut unnecessary expenses, and actually bought up undervalued assets. Because they play the long game, they have the mental and financial flexibility to come out of a meltdown even stronger. And finally, habit number 9. They optimize for happiness and enjoy boring hobbies. True wealth for these folks means financial independence, spending time with loved ones, and not stressing over a paycheck. Because they don't seek validation from society, their hobbies don't have to be expensive or performative. Take Lady Gaga, for instance. She has sold over 170 million records worldwide, yet one of her absolute favorite things to do is stay out of the spotlight and cook homemade Italian pasta for her family all day. Quietly wealthy people enjoy their lives for the sake of enjoying them, not to compensate for anything or impress strangers. So there you have it, folks. True wealth in the quiet sense is more than just a figure on a balance sheet. It represents a fundamental transformation in your mindset. This approach prioritizes personal peace over how others perceive you, values substance over superficial style, and favors absolute freedom over impressive sounding titles. If this video opened your eyes to a new way of thinking about your money, do me a huge favor and click that like button and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss our next breakdown. Also, make sure to check out this other video and let me know in the comments which one of these 9 habits are you going to start implementing today. Remember, financial independence isn't an accident, it's engineered. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.